How we doing? So in week 3 this week, not a whole lot of like content-driven stuff, but I just wanted to do a quick touch up with a couple of the things that we are working on. So we need to do just kind of measurement. We don't have tons. I mean, measurement's pretty basic and straightforward, but take a look at the video as well as just thinking about the small parts, because we as adults do measurement without much thought. Okay, and I dive into this a lot more in the measurement intro one, but think about those details, and especially where students are going to have troubles with the details of it. Okay, we're doing a couple things looking at the metric. Okay, finding the metric is an interesting thing, considering that we're supposed to be fully on the metric system according to President Jimmy Carter. I mean, that was forever ago, and we still aren't there. So really think about where it is and how we can kind of tell ourselves that we're accomplishing this, even though it's not clear and direct for us. Okay, and then we have a second forum this week, and that is the measurement teaching tool. And this is where we kind of dive into ruler, thermometer, and protractor. Just take a little bit and do a mini teach about that, specifically thinking about what are the issues that they're going to have, what are problems, get into the details. So we do have 2 forums this week, and you need to do original posts by Wednesday night at midnight, okay? And that's all. Do not do replies until Thursday morning till Sunday, okay? Because you want to have everything out there in front of you to choose from, okay? So give everybody the chance and the time to put everything out there. If you don't give them the chance, then you won't have all the information, and I don't want that, okay? So you wait until Thursday morning before you do any replies, okay? But make sure that you've got something posted between Monday and Wednesday, so that way Thursday through Sunday, you have time to reply. And you're doing 2 replies, which is why I give you a little bit more time then, okay? But we've got those 2 forums, okay? Also, think about, this is, you're doing a little mini teach here, and you do have a chunk of that. So this week especially is kind of a tune-up setup for the mini teach that you're going to do, okay? And you'll turn one in as a grade. This one's not really a grade. You get some kind of feedback from other people. Another one, I had a student previously do the number of rooms for telling time video that I'm sharing with you now. And so this was their job, this was their mini teach that got graded. So I just want to give you another good example. So as you think about, you're working on your topic for your misconception paper, okay, which you should hopefully have that. And we want to make sure that you aren't all doing the same one. We want variety, and so that way now you're using your class to learn from each other, okay? We'll come back to that in a minute. But yeah, so look at these videos, okay? And especially that one, and prep up for your mini teach, okay? That you're going to do in your lesson, and your lesson is going to be based on your misconception research paper, is the smart thing to do, okay? If you want to do more work and do 2 completely independent things, where you're going to have to do a lot of research on, feel free, do a lot of extra work. I don't recommend it, okay? But this week, week 3, I want you to have a solid topic for your misconception research paper, okay? Because I'm coming up next week, and so that's one of the first things I want to make sure that we all have solid and in place. If you want to email it to me this week, that'd be totally fine, okay? And we can kind of chat via email. I want to make sure you've got good topic, and that it's easy enough for you to find some good sources out there, and that we aren't, using poor sources. So really think about that. If you want to jump into more thoughts about that, there's a little video explaining the research paper. Okay, so think about that and all the aspects of it. But this week, you only have that 1 quiz and a couple of forums. Picking the topic is the unwritten assignment for this week. Okay, and then of course you got your pedagogy assignment and just some other tools for you. So hopefully we should be all set. So that way next week as we get together, we'll be able to have a successful, great class and just keep moving forward.